Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see context variables in Salesforce Agentforce. Once you are in the Agentforce agent builder, we have to go to context. We have to select the record variable on the messaging session object. We have to click update included fields, and then we will be able to select additional fields in the context variable. Once the selection is made, you have to click save included fields. Here messaging session ID, messaging user ID and messaging user language were pre-selected. I selected contact ID. In order to make use of this context variable, I have created a simple flow. It is an auto launched flow. I am making use of get records flow element, and then I'm getting the opportunity record using booking number equal to input variable booking number, contact ID equal to input variable contact record dot the ID of the contact. Here contact record is an input variable, data type is record, object is contact. Booking number is another input variable, data type is text and available for input. Once this get records is executed successfully, it will assign the values to the opportunity record variable. This is an output variable, data type is record and object is opportunity. Here for this contact record, I am going to pass this end user contact ID. In order to do that, I am making use of this topic. In the action, I am invoking the flow. In the agent action, for the agent instruction, I am saying get the opportunity stage value. Booking number is the booking number of the opportunity to check the stage value. Contact record. Here I have clearly mentioned that always use messaging session dot end user contact ID found in the context variables. Never use user provided information for this input. Since I have instructed the agent action like this, it will go and get the context variable value messaging session dot end user contact ID, and then it will pass it to the flow here. It won't send any other detail that was sent by the users in the chat. It always makes use of messaging session dot end user contact ID, which is found in the context variable. So this is the context variable value that will be passed. Here I have a test contact record. I have an opportunity related to that. Amount is 583, stage is prospecting. Let's test our agent force agent. So I'm going to give the name as test contact and then test contact at test.com is the email. Here it will invoke this omni-channel flow. It will check whether the email is entered or not. If it is entered, it will try to find the matching contact. If the contact is found, it will assign that value to this contact ID variable. If the contact is not found, it will try to create a contact record. It will fetch the messaging session record, and then it will update the messaging user of the messaging session with the contact ID. So here I am assigning the contact ID as the existing contact ID. Here I am assigning the newly created contact ID. I am getting the messaging session record, and then here I am updating the messaging session user record. From the messaging session, I am getting the messaging user ID, and then I'm updating the contact ID field. So whenever I invoke my messaging for in-app and web. It will call this omni-channel flow. It will try to find the matching contact. If the matching contact is not found, it will create it, and then finally it will route the messaging session to the Agentforce service agent. I am doing all this checks and populating the contact ID since my Agentforce agent is dependent on this end user contact ID. Okay, so now once I click start conversation, already there is an existing contact record with this email, so it won't create a new contact record. It invoked the flow, it found the matching contact, it would have updated the messaging session with the flow. Oh, I didn't activate it, so let me activate it again. Let's look at the messaging sessions so that we will have an idea. So this is the active messaging session record. It already updated the contact. So I'm going to say booking status check. It will ask the booking number. Let's take this particular booking number. Let's set up a debug log so that we will have a better understanding of it. So now if I send it, it will invoke the flow where it checks the opportunity stage by passing the contact record and as well as the booking number. If we check the debug log, we will have a better understanding. So here the contact record is the context variable and the booking number is 12345, whatever the whatever we typed it on the chat. So we can make use of context variables. We can invoke agent action by passing the context variables by clearly mentioning it on the instruction, so that the action whatever we have set it up will fire accordingly with the context variable, and then it will process. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.